Okay guys, welcome back to another video. So, this is the beginning of the video, so like and subscribe for more content like this. So I wanted to talk about how TikTok is being used as a argument place. A place to argue and especially using live streams to argue with each other. Like, man, it's crazy. So I screen recorded this video that I'm following this TikToker named PG who supports genocide. So definitely I know what's happened in the world is still happening because the genocide part of the team plus the Palestine team side is still fighting. So another thing I have to say is also I have looked through many companies like these ones. Let me show you. So like these. All these companies are investing in genocide. So don't buy from them. So yeah, I mean, this war needs to end soon, and this United States and world is not being itself anymore. There's a lot of people who are crazied out because all the happenings is that because like Donald Trump and some other people's caused these problems to happen, but surprisingly people, like, there's more people who are out there who don't respect each other's differences and clearly has no sense of feeling someone's feeling, but respecting it and respecting each other's differences. So there's toxic and unfriendly people in the world. And there's protests everywhere in regards to this. I don't stand with both parties, and I don't support both parties. Not because racist, because I don't want to deal with drama, and I don't want any of my friends who are supporting whichever side to hate on me and betray me. But because I'm unsure of what or who to support, I am gonna show this video that I screen recorded. And once the video is done, then you'll see exactly what I'm talking about as to how TikTok is being used how TikTok live streams are being used as an argument playground. So, here's the video.
It says that it is a right-wing, non-governmental organization based in Jerusalem that reports on international NGO activity from a pro-Israel perspective.
Oh my God! And they're reporting that they got their funding from a literal terrorist organization.
Yeah,
come on.
Okay. 972
Slightly biased,
is
972
funded
mag.
by PFLP. That's very
funded No, it's funded by the same organizations that also fund the PFLP and fund a whole bunch of anti-Israel stuff. It's all anti-Israel.
I had to point out what your source is. I have to point that out.
Yeah, I got to point out. Well, what's your source? Where they get, they're all the same money pot funding terrorism. And 972 mag.
Focus on the video.
Let her finish.
Well, the video is 972 mag, isn't it?
Let Rona speak.
Guys, Yeah.
Also, Yuval Green has no social media presence whatsoever. He's never been quoted in every other magazine.
Can we focus on the video real quick? So,
Never been confirmed.
Oh my God,
he worked for the 55th.
video that literally debunked you guys, and you guys are literally
no, it didn't debunk that.
It
said, listen, you didn't listen to what the person said.
I did.
Said that we're fighting H group. The person said that we hope for them, the people, to come back.
He said to come back to a scorched earth.
Yes, because H group uses all this place as a T organization.
So they destroy all of Gaza. Andrew said that he's gonna drop and come back because it's glitching for him. So you're saying
you don't understand, Elmo. Like, he's literally saying, I hope the civilians will realize what their leaders have done to them.
Oh, because so return to a scorched earth.
It wasn't for October. Elmo, I'm being highly calm. If it wasn't for October 7th, none of this would be happening.
So make the land unlivable.
If you
so
don't
make the land unlivable. That's what you mean.
If you don't realize that,
so make the land unlivable. So you justify revenge. That's what you do, right?
Okay, but wait. If they want to make it unlivable, why do they want them to return?
They said to return to scorched earth with no agriculture. They cannot even grow anything. What common sense, bro? Are you actually
unearthed? In what respect? Unearthed of what? Unearthed of Hamas. They want to destroy all the terrorist capability. They want to destroy
what terrorist capabilities? They're not going to be able to fucking plant some potatoes and tomatoes, bro. That's you going to destroying them? You're going to destroy Hamas? Sorry guys.
No, they're talking about destroying the tunnels.
All 165 people here. Hamas are in the vegetable business now. Hamas are in the vegetable business, guys.
Wait, when did they say? Where did they say that they want to destroy the vegetables?
Bro, they said they're not gonna make it even. They're not gonna be able to use it for agriculture, bro. Even Karin read it. Are you that sick? They said they're gonna return to a scorched earth. We're not gonna be able to be livable, and they're not gonna be able to even use it for agriculture.
Elmo, let's make it very clear that this is part of Israeli policy even before the inception of their state, that before...
Wait, Rana, before we go on another topic, can we... Rana, why do you want to go in like 10 different directions? Can we stay focused?
You guys have not let me say 2 words.
No, but Rana, you keep on going in like different directions. Can we stay focused?
Oh my God.
Guys, I'm sorry, I have to do a time show because everybody's jumping from like the subject to subject. I cannot even keep up anymore. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so the video literally showed what it showed, and what I translated is exactly what was said. They want the civilians to realize what their leaders have done to them. Because, again, if it wasn't for October 7th, none of this would be happening. If they haven't embedded themselves in civilian areas, this wouldn't be happening. If you don't realize that, then I'm sorry, you're lost. Like, it's honestly really baffling to me that you don't understand what is going on. This would not have happened if the H group would simply surrender, if they would simply return our hostages and would simply disarm. But they've refused to do that time and time again. And this is why we are where we are right now. Okay, go to sleep, Elmo. I can't.
Not Elmo with the sleeping emoji.
You're so
a little kid, I promise.
All right, thank you so much for waking me up. Okay, so let's go again. So you're literally saying the following: you are justifying revenge. They said literally there is a sense of revenge, and the report states that an atmosphere in revenge. An officer who served in the operation wing told how the shooting policy looked like. In general, the feeling was first shoot, then ask questions. That was the officer repeated. That whole article did not just reference this stupid one just video. And it says, literally, you're going to return to a land that's unlivable, scorched earth, and it's not going to even be used for agriculture. Bro, I'm sorry, Hamas are in the vegetable business now. They are growing things now. I guess that's how they make the fuel for their rockets, somehow. And literally, it literally says, in the report, in many documents, soldiers are seen standing next to houses that are on fire. Green, and another soldier interviewed for the article, said that this was a policy. When we left one of the houses, Green described the first case of a fire he received in the Gaza. I collected the military equipment. I didn't think it was right to leave the IDF uniform. I was standing outside the house and a friend came and burned the house on his own accord. They still wanted to use it in the house, but burned.
So you see, this is why exactly we shouldn't use TikTok as an argument playground. TikTok, you can't argue in it and all. And You guys are not even saving your energies for anything. You guys are not saving your shit for anything. You're just spending all your energy yelling at each other, arguing at each other. You know, it's less stressful to say okay and respect each other's differences. I mean, I don't get why. Like, let's say this. Like, you support a Democrat party and you're a Democrat, and your friend or someone supports Trump and a Republican party. You two don't respect each other's differences, then that means that you two are not meant to be friends with each other. But if you want to remain friends, then both of you have to respect each other's opinions, even though you two don't support the same person. And that doesn't mean that be toxic and unfriendly and say bad words by telling off someone because you're supporting that shit. Like, get a hold of y'all motherfucking selves and just completely get your shit together and stop disrespecting people's differences. Respect each other's differences, say okay. Because United States cannot be like, oh, toxic and unfriendly people. And you know, even the ghetto people are like not so friendly, because you know there's some that are Democrats and Republicans that don't agree with each other. And you know, it's the white people who are not really being reasonable and friendly to non-American people and other American people. I mean, think about like how now global warming and this heat is going on. I can't even go out places in this heat. I can't even do anything. I can't do shit. And, you know, because of this heat, there are those poor Hispanic community people that are just out there, just trying to do planting and dig out there, and they're worried on the inside and outside. They pray every time to feel great, and yeah, and you know, I feel bad for these people. I feel bad for everyone who's not not disrespecting. I meant disrespecting people's differences and not agreeing with them. I mean, like, now, since it's 2024, there's a lot of people who go in grocery stores in white people areas that they wear Trump hats or shirts, and that they're always being given dirty looks. And you know, I just had enough of United States being unfair with its people. United States should have a connection with Iran. United States should have a connection with non-American countries and places, so that way they will have a better democracy. The better democracy for United States is so then everyone gets respected and doesn't disrespect each other's differences. We need a better democracy. We need a better United States. We need United States to get back to normal. We need our lower prices back, and we need to bring back some deflation rather than inflation. And we, the people, need to stop AI from taking over our jobs. Because how the hell are we going to make money? How are we going to work? Like, are robots really taking over everywhere? Yes, they are. AI is. And I'm boycotting AI. So, I don't want this world to be damaged. I don't want this world to be not helping itself out. But what I do want from this world is that everyone respects each other's differences, is not mean with each other, and every music distribution site to not take down the music that the music producers make on DistroKid or any other music distribution sites and all. So yeah, and with all that being said, United States of America will have to remain better. So, there is definitely a lot of things that are ongoing things in the United States to prevent. And also, if there is someone who's a child predator on Earth or somewhere, please expose them. Get them terminated. Get them taken down. We don't want any of those weirdos on there. And I know basically I'm also saying this because I want to also expose child predators and take them down. But wait, why do all that when you can just tell them to prove it that they have changed and stopped becoming a child predator and become a person who's not a weirdo and gross? See, United States of America is not being itself because we lost a lot of presidents from the past, but we still have presidents who are alive and have finished their 4 years in office. And that some even will come back again in office for another 4 years, which makes them to have 8 years. But I think that also for all the teenagers and high schoolers who are screwing around in stores and all, or who are attempting to steal or flex their money, they need to be stopped or taken to somewhere. And all social media should have a sort of thingy that there's an option where you will report someone for something. You report someone for, let's see, so that if there is someone who's your hater that doesn't like you, or someone you hate, then there would be a button or option on their profile that only works for if they have actually been hating on you, not to check chat logs, but to just believe your case in exposing them. then that they can get terminated right away. So, I'm saying this for the DistroKid music distribution site. Let there be a complete threshold that it can automatically be transferred to your payment method. So then when you're dead and not alive anymore, then your music will be up there. So, yeah. I mean, I don't mean to defame or deframe anyone, but I am using part of a video as a clip in this video. So yeah, credit to PG, in case she has a YouTube channel, which I don't think she does, but this is it. So, this is all I'm saying, okay? So, for you people out there who are not respecting anyone's differences, Republican or Democrat, it's less stressful to say okay or just agree with each other to disagree. And that's all. Just agree to disagree. And then easy. And that we should just prevent toxic and unfriendly people from being in the world, or just pretty much keep them in jail because they're more likely to steal. Because since I'm not toxic and unfriendly, I have been wonderful with my viewers. And there are some people who are my viewers that they were not really nice to me, but in that case, I don't like drama. So, with that being said, I think I have quite covered up most things. And to be sure that we need a democracy in this world that we can agree with and be equal. Because definitely no white people or anyone should be mean or racist or mistreating people who are not American or who are American. And definitely those poor, crappy apartments or homes that are in anywhere in the United States or in LA, Los Angeles, California, those houses would have scammers and child predators and a bunch of weirdos. That they're just lazy and they're just weird and all. Fat or not fat or obese. But yeah, that's what I know. And I will invent stuff that would be useful for the future years. So with that being said, it is me who said some stuff. So yeah. So thank you for watching, and I'm out. Peace out, y'all, until next time. and like and subscribe for more.